am learning the anatomy of things that do not stay. How the frost invades the timber when the summer looks away. You are not a simple portrait hanging on a gallery wall. You were the gravity that taught the autumn leaves how to fall. I remember the silver symmetry of the salt upon your skin. Before the world became a house we could no longer live within. And oh, you held a beauty that was heavy like the soil, a sacred sort of stillness in a life of constant toil. You were the quiet mathematics of a heart that understood that love is not a promise, but a dark and fragile wood. The clock has worn the edges of the promises we made, but your outline in the doorway is a thing that will not fade. There was a language in your fingers that the books could never teach, a definition of the sky that remained just out of reach. You didn't offer mirrors to reflect my own deceit. You just sat there like the winter, making all my winters sweet. I watched the amber lantern light trace the hollow of your cheek, and I found the only sermon that a broken man should seek. And oh, you held a beauty that was heavy like the soil, a sacred sort of stillness in a life of constant toil. You were the quiet mathematics of a heart that understood that love is not a promise, but a dark and fragile wood. The clock has worn the edges of the promises we made, but your outline in the doorway is a thing that will not fade. They tell me memory is a canyon where the echoes go to die, where the vultures circle slowly in an unrequited sky. But I have built a temple out of everything we lost, and I am counting up the value, no longer mourning what it cost. Yeah, you held a beauty that was heavy like the soil, a sacred sort of stillness in a life of constant toil. You were the quiet mathematics of a heart that understood that love is not a promise, but a dark and fragile wood. The clock has worn the edges of the promises we made, but your outline in the the doorway is a thing that will not fade. Just an outline in the wood, a geometry of grace, where the light is finally settled in an unforgotten place.